Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and now we will answer the chapter 2. These are the first activity in chapter 2. Activity access methods. Instructions. Select the most appropriate access method for each scenario. First, you are in the equipment room with a new switch that needs to be configured. This is console. Your manager gives you a special cable and tells you configure the switch. I think it's Telnet. Your access the iOS by using another intermediary over Telnet. Your call manager access your router in another city over the internet. He provides you with the information to access the router to AUX. And let's review our answer. Your manager. My answer number 2 is, I think it's wrong. I think it's console. Let's check if my answer is correct. Correct. Thanks God. Let's go to the next activity. Encryption now. This is the second activity, configuring password encryption. We all know that encryption, to encrypt password, use the service password encryption. Global config command. The command applies weak encryption to all encrypted passwords. These are the switch config, service password encryption. And now, exit global configuration. Exit switch. These are the answer in activity. Switch running, output omitted, line con o password 7 space 094F471A1AOA, login, line BTYO space 4, password 7 0309 5AO 0F03 4F38 43 5B 491 50A1819, login, and end. And I successfully encrypted the plain text. And now go to the next activity. The next activity is limit access to a switch. Syntax checker, limiting access. Use the syntax checker in the figure to practice the commands that limit access to a switch. Limit access to switch. First is encrypt all password, secure the privilege, exec access, secure the console access, secure the VTY access, encrypt all passwords. Service password encryption. Secure the privilege exec access with the password CLA 55. Secure the console line. Use the password Cisco allow login. Line console 0. Password Cisco login. Secure the first 16 VTY lines. Use the password Cisco allow login. Line VTY 0 space 15. Password Cisco login. I have successfully limited to a switch. I think it's done. Go to the next activity. Alter the running configuration. The downside to using the reload command to remove an unsafe running configuration is the brief amount of the time the device will be offline, causing network downtime. Capture configuration. For example of this is the assume that a switch has been configured and the running configuration has been saved on the device. Packet tracer. IP address. The structure of an IPv4 access is called dotted decimal notation, and it's represented by 4 decimal numbers between 0 and 225. This is the activity. Configure a switch virtual interface. Syntax checker. Configuring a switch virtual interface. Use the syntax checker in the figure to practice configuring a switch virtual interface. Configure a switch virtual interface. Enter interface configuration mode for VLAN 1. Configure the IPv4 address as 192.168.10.2 and the subnet mask as 255.255.255.0. Enable the interface. Switch config interface VLAN 1. IP address 192.168.10.2 and 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. Link 5 change. Interface VLAN 1. Change state to app. You have successfully. And next. Ping command can be used to test connectivity to another device on the network or a website on the internet. As a recently hired LAN technician, your network manager has asked you to demonstrate your ability to configure a small LAN. Chapter 3. Cisco is a term that encompasses a number of different operating systems which runs on various networking devices. The technician can enter commands to configure or program the device. Let's go back to the this activity. I can't understand why the answer is that, and I review if para maintindihan ko. Let's another trial. Forgive me. The interface VLAN IP address 192.1. No shutdown. Link 5 change interface state up switch. You have successfully configured the switch. Use the syntax in the same way that you use commands and utilities like if ipconfig to verify a PC host network configuration. You also use commands to verify the interfaces and address settings of intermediary devices. Let's watch this video.
In this demonstration, I need to verify that the IP addresses 192.168.1.2 and 192.168.1.3 have been assigned to switch S1 and switch S2.
This video.
These IP addresses should be assigned to the default switch virtual interface VLAN 1 on both switches. To verify this, I'll use a console cable and I'll console in from PCA to switch S1 to begin with. I'll click on the console cable, click on PCA, attach it to the serial port, stretch the cable over to the switch, and attach it to the console port. I'll open PCA, Click on the terminal emulation program, click OK, and you can see I now have a console connection command line interface. I'll type enable, and I'll use the show command, show IP interface brief, to examine the switch's interfaces. I'll have to use the spacebar to page down through the interfaces, and you can see that the last entry is the VLAN 1 switched virtual interface. It's been assigned the IP address 192.168.1.2,
and
as I expect.
This video, and thank you for watching my answers in this chapter. Thank you very much. Hold up.